Hey everyone, okay, so this time I'm going to be showing you all a video on my favorites of last month. And a lot of these I'm still using this month, so I thought, well, at least if I'm late getting it, at least I'm still using a lot of the products. You're going to be hearing music or noise throughout the house, and probably music too on the TV, things like that. It's just because I am a housewife and I do have a lot of noise going on. It's better to keep the TV going and the noise going so the dog doesn't wake up and want to go out or start barking in the middle of the video or something random. So anyway, first I'm going to start off with a powder brush that I have been loving a lot the last few months. I have used it 3 or 4 months now, maybe longer. And it is the Claire's powder brush. And there we go. They're both upside down, so if I do that. Anyway, powder brush, and I just love it. It's super soft, it's nice and a good size, it washes up great. I just can't get enough of it. I love this brush. Definitely give it a try. The ferrule is nice and sturdy. I love it. It's just such a great brush for such a cheap price. It was less than $10, maybe like $7 or $9, I can't really remember, but it's worth every penny. I'm definitely going to go buy more. I believe it comes in pink as well. Okay. Let's see, makeup wise, I was loving the Double Wear by Estee Lauder, and the color is Desert Beige, 2-in-1. Let's see if I can get my camera to work. Alright, but I am loving it. I did not show you all. There's a few products probably this month that maybe I didn't show you, but I'm showing you now, that I purchased. But I've been loving this. It's a really nice foundation. It's expensive. Like when it looks expensive on the skin, so that's what I like. I think a lot of times you get what you pay for. Not always, but a lot of times. My Chanel is wonderful and probably still my absolute favorite foundation for looking like skin, and this one is a great foundation. I have tried so many foundations in the past, like cheap foundations from drugstores, and I can never get that skin look that just looks like skin, and this is definitely one of those expensive foundations that are worth the money. Okay, and over top of that, I've been using my MAC Studio Fix. I have used this for years upon years, like 10 years off and on, and I just go back to it because it's just a great foundation powder. And this one is NC20. NC20. And it's just, I just can't get enough of it. It's just such a great, it's good all by itself, and it's good over top of things, and I just love it. It's just so simple. Yes, you could probably find a foundation powder, a cheaper version somewhere else, so I'm sure there's some dupes out there, but I still reach for that. I just love MAC. Alright, let's see. For a highlighter or concealer, I've been loving another product I have not shown you all, and it is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Brush On Glow BB Highlighter. It's really nice, and I have been loving it. It's not as intense of a concealer, but I like that it's a highlighter. It kind of reminds me of a Dior that I used to have, but but this one's I think a little cheaper, so that's always a plus. But I think it's pretty good. I would prefer, I think, this to go over top of another concealer, but I like it for all by itself too, and I definitely would use it. Right now I'm using it with I think just foundation and this, and then powders, and still loving it. But a lot of times I don't like to apply my concealers on like blemishes or any redness areas. It doesn't always conceal as well, so I'll use a different concealer. But I've been loving it. Can't get enough of it lately, and it's great with the Double Wear. It's just, I love Estee Lauder. I always have. I used to work for a store that I used to work in the accessories counter that was also the makeup counter, so yeah. Okay. Let's see for cheeks, I have loving the Angelica by NARS. Angelica by NARS, and it's this gorgeous pink. It's just so pretty, and I like because it's got a little bit of chunky glitter in there. See if you can see it. A little bit of chunky glitter. See if you can see, maybe a little bit. And I like that because it's getting sunnier and springtime, and when the sun hits your cheeks you see that just a little bit of glisten to it, a little glitter, and I love that. I love when somebody is wearing makeup and they have a lot of really pretty glitter in the summer or in the springtime, the sun's shining. It's just so pretty. I love it. Okay, and let's see, for bronzers, I've been loving my e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer. And this is one of those cheap products. I don't think I paid $5 for it. Let's see, this one is St. Lucia, and I have used it to death. I mean, you can see I've hit pan, and it's just great. It's such a pretty color. I'm wearing it now. A lot of times the bronzers this time of year where I go so pale, my hair is going around my neck, but I get so pale. As you can see, my chest and my shoulders are starting to get pale, and the bronzers tend to look a little orange this time of year and just don't look right. But this works with my skin tone and with my hair color, and it definitely doesn't look too orange or too brown, and it's just right. It doesn't make my skin look dirty, and I just love it. And it's cheap. That's a huge plus there. Okay, let's see, for eyeshadows, I actually was loving a Bare Minerals eyeshadow. I think it was called Icing, I'm not sure, but maybe I'll put it in the next month because I've been wearing it some this month too. But we'll go to a highlight eyeshadow that I have been loving, and I've used it to death, and it is the Fever Ray by Kat Von D. It's in this palette, and it's just that pretty light color. And I have wore this to death. I have wore my Naked 3 palette, and then instead of using that chunky pink that tends to flake a lot, I use this instead. You can see it. And I guess I could go ahead and, yeah, I mean, it's so butter soft. And it's so pigmented. Really gorgeous. So pretty. It is so soft. Okay, and then let's see, for a base for the eyeshadow that I've been loving this month is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Purple Velvet. And it's just this really pretty purple, let's see, dark purple. It's almost black. It's got some shimmer to it. And I love it with the pinks. I've been wearing the Naked 3 palette over top of this, but I didn't bring the Naked 3 palette out because you all have seen that enough the last few months. But I've been loving this with grays, with blues, with some MAC eyeshadows, and I just keep reaching for it because I really like how dark it is, and then applying something light over it. It just changes the color, and it's really pretty. Looks great with the pinks too. Okay, and then finally, you've seen it probably in my last video. I can't remember. I think it was my last video. And it was the Unique Moonstruck mascara, and it's this here. It comes in this pretty case, and you can see the video that I demonstrated, and I am wearing it today. But it tends to not, it tends to not, what's the word? Like camera. You really can't really see so much with the camera. You can't really see that detail, I don't think. But I don't know, my mascara, or I can wear false eyelashes and they are hardcore long, and they don't really, on camera, you just don't see them very well. But anyway, with this, it's so pretty, and I've got a lot of compliments on it. It is a little bit more time consuming if you are in a hurry. You may not want to wear this. I don't wear it when I'm going to work out or anything like that, but or if I'm just going out, running out the door, I don't apply it usually. I just throw my voluminous mascara from L'Oreal on. And but that's the thing, is I can use my favorite mascara and then I apply this, and I just love it. It's like a little extra oomph to the eyelashes, and I can't get enough of it. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this, and look for a nail polish video coming right after this, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.